Hello everyone, how to simplify this nice algebraic expression without using the calculator. If we have square root of minus 4 multiplied by square root of minus 9, we write this algebraic expression into the simplified form. So here we need to show all of the working on this paper. So I hope so you like this method, but if you have any other method in your mind, so please don't hesitate to write this method into the comment section. So here the very first step we are going to do is first I can just discuss some common mistakes which students can do in exam. So here first we can solve this, we can discuss some common mistakes. So here first students can solve this problem in this way. So he or she can be combine the square root of both of these two values, and here he can use the product rule of radicals or product root of square root. Okay, so here some students can combine the square root of both of these two terms, and it will be written as minus 4 multiplied by minus 9, and you get square root of minus times minus becomes plus, and 4 times 9 becomes here 36. So you see that square root of 36 becomes here 6. But this method is wrong, or this method is incorrect method. And here I can explain the reason why this is incorrect. Here our answer as well, our answer is incorrect. So here the reason is that here the solution of in this method, students can use this nice square root rule, product rule of square root. If you have square root of a multiplied by square root of b is equals to square root of a multiplied by b. So this is the product rule of radicals. So this is hold only if we have some conditions on a and b. So if our a should must be greater or equals to 0, or our b should must be greater or equals to 0. So any one of the number is always positive, then we can use this product rule of radicals. Otherwise we cannot use this here. But if you see in our case, both of the values are negative. Okay, these two values are negative, so in that case we cannot use this rule here. So that's why if you can solve this problem in this way, so this is the wrong method. And now here I can discuss the correct way of to solve this problem. So for this we need to first copy down given question statement here. So the given question statement is minus 4 multiplied by minus 9, and here first we discuss square root of minus 4. And if you have a square root of minus 4, so first we rewrite this expression as minus 1 multiplied by 4, and further in the next step we apply the square root separately on both of these two values, and it will becomes square root of 4 multiplied by square root of minus 1. And here we use the imaginary unit. So you know about that, the imaginary unit. If you have square root of minus 1, so it is equals to iota. So this is called the imaginary unit. And now we replace this square root of minus 1 is equals to iota, and we obtain square root of minus 4 is equals to, we know that square root of 4 becomes 2, and square root of minus 1 becomes iota. So this is the value of minus square root of 4, and in the same pattern we find the value of minus square root of 9, and at the last we will be multiply both of these two values. So here we copy down square root of minus 9, and it will be written as, again in this form we write it as 9 multiplied by minus 1. So further we break the square root sign and we apply the square root separately on both of these two values, and we obtain square root of 9 multiplied by square root of minus 1. And again we use this definition of imaginary unit, and we write this we write the square root of 9 is equals to 3 and the square root of minus 1 is equals to iota. So we obtain this is square root of minus 9 is equals to 3 times of iota. And now we move backward and we substitute both of these two values here in our question statement. Okay. So now we have here we copy down given question statement. Here it is square root of minus 4 is multiplied by square root of minus 9 is equals to the value of square root of minus 4 is 2 iota multiplied by the value of square root of minus 9 is 3 iota. So here you see that 2 times 3 becomes 6 and iota multiplied by iota is equals to iota square. And you see here our iota is equals to square root of minus 1, and this implies that when we apply scaling on both of the sides, then you get iota square equals to minus 1. So we replace this iota square equals to minus 1 and then we obtain the final answer of this problem is equals to minus 6. So this is our final answer of this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.